What if I told you that a simple kitchen ingredient sitting in your pantry right now could reverse years of arterial damage, dramatically lower your blood sugar, and potentially save your heart from disease? In 2005, groundbreaking research revealed that 100 grams of raw onion daily could produce results that pharmaceutical companies didn't want you to know about. Type 2 diabetes patients experienced dramatic reductions in fasting glucose levels, but that's just the beginning. Another study showed that raw onions didn't just lower blood sugar, they actually restored the damaged tissue structure of hearts and livers in diabetic subjects, essentially reversing years of metabolic damage at the cellular level. Before we dive into this life-changing information, hit that like button if diabetes or heart disease affects you or someone you love. Subscribe for more natural health solutions that could transform your life, and share this video with anyone who needs this powerful remedy. Tell me in the comments what natural remedies you've tried before and how old you are. I read every comment and genuinely want to hear about your health journey. This content is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making health decisions. The science behind onions' healing power. The remarkable healing properties of onions lie in their unique combination of sulfur compounds, quercetin, and chromium that work together to create a powerful therapeutic effect on your cardiovascular and metabolic systems. When you consume raw onions, these bioactive compounds immediately begin working to reduce inflammation throughout your body, particularly in your blood vessels, where chronic inflammation leads to arterial damage and plaque formation. The sulfur compounds in onions stimulate your body's production of glutathione, which is considered one of the most important antioxidants your body produces naturally. This glutathione acts as a protective shield for the insulin-producing beta cells in your pancreas, preventing the oxidative damage that leads to decreased insulin production over time. What makes onions particularly powerful for diabetes management is their chromium content, which directly enhances insulin sensitivity and helps your cells respond more effectively to the insulin your body produces. When your cells become more sensitive to insulin, they can absorb glucose from your bloodstream more efficiently, leading to lower blood sugar levels and reduced strain on your pancreas. The quercetin in onions provides additional benefits by promoting the production of nitric oxide, which relaxes the inner lining of your blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing blood pressure naturally. Research has demonstrated that regular onion consumption can lead to significant improvements in HbA1c levels, which is the gold standard measurement for long-term blood sugar control in diabetes patients. The prebiotic fibers found in onions also support the beneficial bacteria in your gut microbiome, which plays a crucial role in blood sugar regulation and systemic inflammation reduction. This means that onions are working on multiple levels simultaneously to support your metabolic health, creating a comprehensive approach to diabetes management that addresses both symptoms and underlying causes. Why raw onions are superior. The preparation method of onions makes a dramatic difference in their therapeutic potential, with raw onions containing significantly higher concentrations of the active compounds that provide health benefits. When onions are cooked at high temperatures, many of the heat-sensitive sulfur compounds and quercetin are broken down or destroyed, reducing their medicinal properties by up to 70%. The cellular structure of raw onions also allows for better release of these beneficial compounds when they're crushed or chopped, which is why proper preparation is so important for maximizing their healing effects. Red onions are particularly superior to white or yellow varieties because they contain higher concentrations of quercetin and anthocyanins, which provide additional antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits. The deep purple-red color of these onions indicates the presence of these powerful compounds, which work synergistically with the sulfur compounds to provide enhanced cardiovascular protection. When you slice raw red onions thinly, you're breaking down the cell walls and releasing these compounds in their most potent form, allowing your body to absorb and utilize them more effectively. The enzymatic activity that occurs when raw onions are cut or crushed creates additional beneficial compounds that aren't present in whole, uncut onions. This is why the preparation method we'll discuss later is so important for maximizing the therapeutic benefits. The sharp, pungent taste of raw onions that many people find challenging is actually an indicator of the presence of these powerful healing compounds, so embracing that intensity means you're getting the maximum medicinal benefit. The cardiovascular connection. Your cardiovascular system and blood sugar regulation are intimately connected, which is why onions' ability to address both simultaneously makes them such a powerful healing food. When your blood sugar levels remain chronically elevated, your body enters a state of chronic inflammation that directly damages your blood vessels and promotes the formation of arterial plaque. This inflammation disrupts normal insulin signaling, creating a vicious cycle where high blood sugar leads to more inflammation, which leads to insulin resistance, which leads to even higher blood sugar levels. The sulfur compounds and quercetin in onions work together to break this destructive cycle by reducing inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system and promoting blood vessel repair. Quercetin specifically encourages the production of nitric oxide, which causes the smooth muscle cells in your blood vessel walls to relax, improving blood flow and reducing the pressure on your arterial walls. This relaxation effect not only lowers blood pressure, but also reduces the risk of blood clot formation, which is a major concern for people with diabetes who have a significantly increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Research has shown that regular onion consumption can lead to measurable improvements in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, which is particularly beneficial for people with diabetes who often struggle with hypertension as a complication of their condition. The antioxidant properties of onions also help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is a critical step in the formation of arterial plaque. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it becomes sticky and adheres to arterial walls, beginning the process that eventually leads to blocked arteries and heart disease. The complete arterial cleansing recipe. The most powerful onion remedy combines raw red onions with apple cider vinegar and extra virgin olive oil to create a synergistic blend that maximizes the cardiovascular and metabolic benefits of each ingredient. This combination works because each component contributes unique properties that enhance the others, creating a therapeutic effect that's greater than the sum of its parts. The recipe requires 1 medium red onion, thinly sliced, 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother, and 2 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. To prepare this remedy, start by slicing the red onion as thinly as possible using a sharp knife or mandolin slicer, as the thinner slices will release more of the beneficial compounds and be easier to consume. Place the sliced onions in a glass bowl and pour the apple cider vinegar over them, ensuring all the onion slices are coated. The acetic acid in the apple cider vinegar will begin breaking down the onion's cellular structure immediately, releasing more of the sulfur compounds and quercetin, while also providing its own blood sugar-lowering benefits. Allow the onion and vinegar mixture to sit for at least 15 minutes, which gives the acetic acid time to work on the onion cells and allows the flavors to meld together. After this resting period, add the extra virgin olive oil and gently mix everything together. The healthy monounsaturated fats in the olive oil will help your body absorb the fat-soluble antioxidants more effectively while providing additional cardiovascular protection through its own polyphenol content. How apple cider vinegar enhances the formula. Apple cider vinegar brings its own powerful blood sugar-lowering properties to this remedy through its acetic acid content, which has been extensively studied for its ability to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. When consumed before or with meals, acetic acid slows down the digestion of carbohydrates, preventing rapid increases in blood glucose levels that can damage blood vessels and contribute to insulin resistance. This effect is particularly pronounced when apple cider vinegar is consumed with high-carbohydrate foods, making it an excellent addition to any diabetes management strategy. The fermentation process that creates apple cider vinegar also produces beneficial bacteria and enzymes that support digestive health and may contribute to improved glucose metabolism. The mother in raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar contains these beneficial microorganisms along with additional enzymes that can help improve nutrient absorption and support overall metabolic function. Research has shown that regular apple cider vinegar consumption can lead to improvements in insulin sensitivity comparable to some diabetes medications, but without the side effects. Apple cider vinegar also helps with cholesterol management by promoting the breakdown of fats and reducing LDL cholesterol levels while potentially increasing HDL, good cholesterol. This dual action on both blood sugar and cholesterol makes it a perfect complement to the onion's cardiovascular benefits. The combination of apple cider vinegar with raw onions creates a powerful 1-2 punch against the metabolic dysfunction that underlies both diabetes and heart disease. The role of extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil serves multiple important functions in this therapeutic recipe, beyond simply making the onions more palatable. The monounsaturated fats in high-quality olive oil have been extensively studied for their cardiovascular protective effects, including their ability to reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol profiles, and support healthy blood vessel function. These healthy fats also play a crucial role in helping your body absorb the fat-soluble antioxidants and vitamins present in the onions, significantly increasing their bioavailability and therapeutic effect. The polyphenols naturally present in extra virgin olive oil work synergistically with the quercetin and other antioxidants in onions to provide enhanced anti-inflammatory benefits throughout your cardiovascular system. These compounds help protect your arterial walls from oxidative damage while promoting the flexibility and elasticity that healthy blood vessels require for optimal function. The combination of olive oil's polyphenols with onion's sulfur compounds creates a powerful antioxidant network that can help reverse existing arterial damage while preventing future cardiovascular complications. Research has demonstrated that the Mediterranean diet's cardiovascular benefits are largely attributed to the high consumption of extra virgin olive oil, and incorporating this oil into your onion remedy brings these same protective effects directly to your healing protocol. The healthy fats in olive oil also help stabilize blood sugar levels by slowing the absorption of carbohydrates and promoting satiety, which can help prevent overeating and support healthy weight management. Complementary healing foods to maximize results. While the onion remedy forms the foundation of this natural healing approach, incorporating additional therapeutic foods can amplify the benefits and provide comprehensive support for your cardiovascular and metabolic health. Cinnamon stands out as particularly powerful complement because its polyphenols work through different pathways than onions to improve insulin sensitivity, making the combination more effective than either food alone. Just half a teaspoon of cinnamon daily can provide measurable improvements in fasting blood sugar and HbA1c levels, while adding delicious flavor to your meals. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, provides potent anti-inflammatory effects that directly address the chronic inflammation underlying both diabetes and heart disease. When combined with the healthy fats in olive oil from your onion remedy, curcumin's absorption increases dramatically, allowing you to gain maximum benefit from this golden spice. The anti-inflammatory effects of turmeric work synergistically with onion's cardiovascular benefits to provide comprehensive protection against arterial damage and metabolic dysfunction. Garlic deserves special mention as another member of the allium family that shares many properties with onions while providing unique benefits through its allicin content. Combining garlic with onions in your daily routine creates a powerful cardiovascular protection protocol that addresses multiple pathways involved in heart disease development. Fresh ginger adds circulation-boosting properties and additional blood sugar-lowering effects, while leafy greens like spinach provide the magnesium that many diabetes patients are deficient in, further supporting healthy glucose metabolism. Practical implementation and dosage guidelines. To gain maximum benefit from this onion remedy, consistency is far more important than consuming large quantities occasionally. Start with consuming the complete recipe once daily, preferably about 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day, which allows the beneficial compounds to begin working on your metabolism before you consume carbohydrates. If you find the taste too intense initially, you can start with smaller portions and gradually increase to the full amount as your palate adjusts to the strong flavors. Many people find that consuming the remedy in the morning helps set a positive tone for their blood sugar control throughout the day, while others prefer taking it before dinner to help manage evening glucose levels. The timing is less important than the consistency, so choose a schedule that you can maintain long-term. Some individuals prefer to divide the recipe into 2 smaller portions consumed twice daily, which can help maintain more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. It's important to understand that while this remedy can provide significant benefits relatively quickly, the full arterial cleansing and diabetes management effects develop over time with consistent use. Many people begin noticing improvements in energy levels and blood sugar stability within the first week, while more significant changes in cardiovascular markers typically become apparent after 4-6 weeks of regular consumption. Patience and consistency are key to achieving the dramatic results that research has demonstrated are possible with this natural approach. What to expect and timeline for results. The healing journey with this onion remedy typically unfolds in stages, with different benefits becoming apparent at different times as your body begins to repair and restore optimal function. During the first week, many people notice increased energy levels, reduced sugar cravings, and more stable mood throughout the day as their blood sugar levels begin to stabilize. These initial improvements are encouraging signs that the remedy is beginning to work on your metabolic function. Between weeks 2 to 4, you may begin to notice improvements in your blood pressure readings, better sleep quality, and enhanced overall sense of well-being as the cardiovascular benefits begin to take effect. This is when the anti-inflammatory properties of the remedy start making measurable differences in your circulatory health. Some people also report improvements in digestion and reduced bloating as the prebiotic fibers in onions begin supporting healthier gut bacteria. The most significant changes typically become apparent after 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use, when laboratory tests may show improvements in fasting glucose, HbA1c levels, cholesterol profiles, and inflammatory markers. This timeline reflects the fact that true healing takes time. and the cellular repair processes that reverse arterial damage and restore metabolic function require sustained nutritional support to achieve lasting results. Important safety considerations and interactions. While this onion remedy is generally safe for most people, there are important considerations to keep in mind, especially if you're currently taking medications for diabetes, blood pressure, or heart conditions. The blood sugar lowering effects of this remedy can be quite powerful, and if you're taking diabetes medications, you may need to work with your healthcare provider to adjust dosages as your natural blood sugar control improves. Never stop taking prescribed medications without medical supervision, but do monitor your blood sugar levels closely and report improvements to your doctor. The blood pressure lowering effects of this remedy may also interact with blood pressure medications, potentially causing your blood pressure to drop too low if medication dosages aren't adjusted appropriately. People taking blood-thinning medications should be particularly cautious, as both onions and apple cider vinegar can have mild blood-thinning effects that could enhance the action of prescribed anticoagulants. Some individuals may experience digestive discomfort when first starting this remedy, particularly if they're not accustomed to consuming raw onions or apple cider vinegar. Starting with smaller amounts and gradually increasing to the full dose can help minimize any digestive upset. If you have a history of gastric ulcers or severe acid reflux, consult with your healthcare provider before beginning this protocol, as the acidity of the apple cider vinegar may exacerbate these conditions. Lifestyle factors that enhance the benefits. The effectiveness of this onion remedy is significantly enhanced when combined with other healthy lifestyle practices that support cardiovascular and metabolic health. Regular physical activity, even something as simple as a 30-minute daily walk, helps improve insulin sensitivity and supports the circulation improvements that the remedy provides. Exercise also helps your body utilize glucose more effectively and supports the arterial flexibility that the anti-inflammatory compounds in onions are working to restore. Stress management plays a crucial role in both diabetes and heart disease, as chronic stress hormones like cortisol can interfere with insulin function and promote inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. Incorporating stress reduction techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or gentle yoga can amplify the benefits of your onion remedy by reducing the stress-related factors that contribute to metabolic dysfunction. Quality sleep is another critical factor that determines how effectively your body can utilize the healing compounds in this remedy. Poor sleep disrupts hormonal balance, including insulin function, and contributes to the chronic inflammation that damages arteries and promotes diabetes complications. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to give your body the recovery time it needs to implement the healing processes that the remedy supports. The power to transform your cardiovascular and metabolic health lies in simple, natural ingredients that have been hiding in plain sight in your kitchen. This onion remedy represents more than just a natural treatment. It's a return to the healing wisdom that our ancestors understood intuitively. The research is clear, the ingredients are accessible, and the potential for dramatic health improvements is real. Your journey toward better health doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes the most profound healing comes from the simplest solutions, and this onion remedy proves that nature provides everything we need to support our body's incredible ability to heal and restore itself. By taking control of your health through natural means, you're not just treating symptoms, but addressing the root causes of cardiovascular disease and diabetes. If this information has opened your eyes to the healing potential of natural remedies, smash that like button and let me know in the comments what other natural health topics you'd like me to cover. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss life-changing health information that could transform your well-being. Share this video with anyone who's struggling with diabetes, heart disease, or anyone who believes in the power of natural healing. Together, we can spread the knowledge that empowers people to take control of their health naturally. Remember, your health is your greatest wealth, and you have more power over it than you might realize.